I'm very aware of this. Don't get in here. I'm talking about this shit. It's for him. But, because I don't want to be too loud. It's been a minute since I did this at home, so I don't want to be too loud. But it's a lot of different projects I've been working on. I think I want to go in my room because it's not enough furniture in here. Like, and it just sounds loud. But I've been working on a lot of projects and working on getting a lot of others, like a lot of shit started. But I'm in the process of trying to get, like I said, I'm working on stuff and I'm trying to get stuff that I already started, like, pushed out. And one of those was it's a core space for it, the sex and spirituality core space. I don't know if I want to call it a series yet, but it really, I would say, don't do that, my computer just went off. I would say it's what really made me get, like, want to create my own 18 plus tarot and oracle decks. So getting some of the stuff on video. This first video gonna be kind of weird because I wanted to go over stuff. I got a little tickle in them though. I wanted to go over stuff that I already talked about in the core space. I like to speed through that in the most informative way possible. And by speed, there's like 5 to 7 screenshots. I wrote this, I was still dealing with that situation with Sean. But I know, like, I'm psychic, bro. Like, are you stupid or are you stupid? Anyway, so I made, do I want to talk about this one first? Okay, I'm actually, like, they not, but read it. Like, I don't, like, listen. This is an embarrassing topic for a lot of people. Hell, also creative energy. This energy stored in our sacral this energy is stored in our sacral chakras. To better help explain how powerful sexual energy is, I'm going to use something we've all heard some version of. Oh, my brain just turned off for a second. Wait until you have sex, because if you under 18, you're not supposed to be watching this. But everybody got told this at one point in their childhood, especially in their teenage years. Like, don't just hop in bed with somebody, like, get to know them, because if you sleep with them, you would think you in love with them, and it'll end up being a toxic situation type shit. Me now knowing what soul bonds and shit is, that's with someone creates a soul tie or a soul bond of some sort. And I'm very good at this. Like, I'm just a natural. Because the next thing that's right after that say, sexual energy can create strong energetic ties. How the fuck did Sexual energy can create strong and fucking battery dying already. Sexual energy can create strong energetic. Call on Archangel Michael and all my divine ancestors to to shield and protect my energy and this live stream from that energy, so that I may continue to spread the knowledge that I am supposed to be spread in Jesus' name. Amen. And so it is. 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 Anyway, sex is supposed to be sacred. What the fuck just happened? Protected and used to create, not a, okay, clear that energy. Sex is supposed to be a sacred and powerful act that is protected and used to create, not a pastime or just for pleasure and a physical level, but a mental, spiritual, and emotional level as well. Sexual energy is meant to be a high vibration, but it has been soiled for generations by lust, greed, lack of love, and trauma. Almost about a year ago, I said that I wanted to start talking about how, like, I literally said this though, so I'm not gonna try to, like, tiptoe around it. I was like, I want to start using, like, soulmates and twin flames to start getting people to be more spiritual, or at least to start getting all this stuff that I was just saying, like, and I know because I used to be in that low vibrational energy, and I wouldn't call myself, I know, but I remember, like, sometimes in my head, I would be like, I love you type shit, and I would, like, look that person in the eye. This is what I mean before I got, like, learn what spell work was. Like, I don't need to do spells on people, because I didn't know, like, at the time, I didn't know what I was doing. That's why I'm like, it's at the same time, I'm like, I didn't even like people calling me a witch. I'm like, I'm not a witch. I am not a witch because I practice witchcraft. I'm a witch because I was born a witch. And I'm finna, like, what I just said should explain it. And as I further talk about the story, you should really get it. But anyway, like, I would say in my head, like, I love that person, but I would, like, say I love you and look them dead in the eyes, and things would get better. That's okay. I don't know why, because I've been feeling the need to, like, go ahead and put this, like, talk about this, like, in video form, or, like, at least in podcast form, but I'm like, no, I was just being scary or whatever. But why did I bring up the fact, like, the type of spell work type shit? Yeah. Good idea. That's actually technically putting a love spell on somebody. I didn't know. I cannot be held accountable for shit I didn't know. I was a witch, and I would have known what I could and could not have been doing around this bitch. Because there's a lot of stuff in regards to this section, spirituality topic, that I have to talk about. And like I said, I got stories why, like, I didn't got, bruh. I didn't know. Anyway. Something about trauma, and then next part. The goal is to clear your sexual energy of all energetic or soul ties and rebuild your creativity by performing acts of self-care, not just masturbation. Keep up, people. Being your true authentic self, exploring your passions, fucking hair, and healing your inner child. Your private areas. So, basically, like what I just said in there, on there, like, your sacral chakra is the chakra of creativity and pleasure and shit like that. So, if you use your genital areas to create children, that same area is used to create energy. if that makes sense. So that's why I keep saying it's important. Like if you are with being intimate with someone that number one is on the same sexual frequency as you, and number two is sexually clean, because you have spiritually transmitted demons and diseases as well. So you definitely being, once your sacral chakra is clear and unblocked, you will know that, like just me, and I wasn't God, but I was like, that was my gloomy and melancholy all the time. Especially during, and that was because I had unhealed, my sacral chakra was blocked due to the sexual trauma that I had experienced in the past. But once I went through that phase where I was just trying to like fill a void, I don't want to say it got worse. Oh my God, divine, could you please clear these energies away? What was I at? We talking about blocked chakras and being your true self and that childlike wonder that you return to. Oh yeah, so I've always had this like innocence about me, but as I got older and started going like experiencing life, I was never using them in that type of way. So in a sense, like I became callous to life because shit just, you know. But yeah, I definitely kind of sort of like I lost that childlike innocence about me. I felt like more like a wounded child. And as I healed myself, and like as I am now, like motherfuckers, like before, I wouldn't even try this shit. Like this color lipstick, like my fucking wig, you see the fucking lace, I don't even got it on right. Don't care. These bright ass colors that I put in my hair now, I don't care now. Like, y'all see what I have to go through. This is bullshit. Anyway, higher level thinking. Taking it a step further, when someone harvests or siphons your energy, you'll typically feel it in your groin area. That's why when I stopped and did that mini prayer, that's why I stopped and did that mini prayer. Cause I'm like, who the fuck pulling on my sexual energy, bro? So that's something to be talked about. I feel like it gotta be something like totally separate on its own, because that tug that you feel that I'm talking about here, you can feel that in its many different ways and different, I don't know how it'd be for men, and for women it's different sensations and shit based off of what's actually happening. But if you have someone that's trying to, if you have someone that's trying to siphon your energy, you will feel that pull in your groin area. And when I was younger in my spiritual journey, I actually thought a few people were masturbating to my pictures, energies, thoughts of me, videos, even recently. But these are just energy vampires, and they feed off your energy. And when they get in your energy, and then maybe it's something else to even talk about. I don't have this written down, and I haven't talked about this before, but that might be a reason why empaths sometimes, like empaths that aren't really awakened, get attracted. Like narcissists are always attracted to empaths, of course, but feel energy like no other, literally. So they feel that energy and might take that as sexual attraction towards that person and act off that. And it's not sexual attraction. It's nothing but that person stealing your energy. And now that you slept with them and allowed them into your sexual energy, now you are actively allowing this person to steal your energy. This is entities, like I just said. Your creative energy holds the energy of all your passions, your personality, and your true self. So that makes this energy a very powerful and valuable energy. I'm going to say that again. You see how it got loud and shit? This is your creative energy, and it's the most sought out energy by these low vibrational people, entities, and energies. Your creative energy holds the energy of your passions, your personality, your creativity, and your true self. So if your sacral energy, your energy where you create, which is your growing area, holds all of that high value like energy, that's why the energy of sex is so strong, and that's why it's so important to watch who you sleep with, because you are, and then people like, okay, people can say like, oh, it's no big deal, but it's a lot of people that go, like it's a 97% of the fucking world go about everyday life, and they hide who they truly are. So a person who is a low-key singer or painter or songwriter or something, or got these dreams or these passions deep inside them that they don't talk to nobody about, going sleeping around, that energy that they literally could be putting into those passions, they're given to somebody that's literally stealing it. So if you are in the situation, especially if you sleeping with a motherfucker, like we really gonna get deeper into the other shit, like on my podcast probably. But if you in a situation and you trying to figure out why, I'm interested. Why someone you're sleeping with is getting blessed and you're not, and you feel like you're more deserving, because they're stealing your fucking energy. Okay, now rewind. It's a lot like this energetic shit. It's a lot of shit. Now, if you are in a spiritual connection, because I was gonna get on his ass, but I had to be brought back to earth for a second. My current divine masculine, wow, I was still in the shelter. I don't know why I just whispered in it. When I was still in the shelter, the fuck? I found $20 outside. I was happy as hell. I was in the shelter, bro. And that same day, it was the next day. It was within the 2-day time frame. I'm in the back where I know I'm be at on my couch. It was basically my couch at that point. Shit, stay off my couch. Anyway, I'm half asleep, and he come back there getting ready to leave. Talking about something, he won $200 on the scratch off. That was the most he ever won off a scratch off, and I'm like, you're welcome. But I just thought about it, and I was finna be like, nah, because he was siphoning off my energy. But yeah, it's gonna have to be cut down. I was just watching a video that was saying something about a divine masculine being an energy vampire. I don't want to say this, but it looks like the divine feminine has to somewhat carry the divine masculine a little bit. So who runs the world? Girls, I lost my voice. Somebody didn't like that. Girls, anyway, because yes, like definitely did not like that. Because I just forgot everything I was talking about, because like everything, I should inject my energy for them from that low vibration energy. And I wish to remember everything that I was just talking about, because y'all, these motherfuckers, they trying to wipe my energy. I mean, my memory. Wipe my energy. Definitely gonna have to clip this down. I feel like I sound like a crazy person. But it like, because I was talking about the divine masculine being an energy vampire, because we have to run out of battery now. We have to almost like help them awaken in a way, and that's why we have to be in feminine energy, and it's a whole battle. Like, that's going to be talked about with the divine feminine mastery course. But on a twin flame or a hierarchy soulmate or a soulmate connection, like, if it doesn't say hierarchy soulmate and twin flame, you have to alchemize a lot of energy. So you are going to be more powerful than the divine masculine, because he's going to need your help. So it is, technically speaking, he is siphoning off of your energy, but not in the sense of an energy vampire, because he does give back to your energy. This is not someone who is just dependent on feeling good on your energy. Now, keep in mind, these connections can get toxic like that. But this is someone who actually needs your energy. So it'll get to a point where you have to distinguish the different, like, you have to figure out the difference between codependency, or actually them needing something. And sometimes they need help through you, because you are more intuitive. The feminine is always more intuitive. Or the feminines who have had multiple soulmates and went through their twin flame, all type of shit, like me. If you are constantly given to these masculines, if they turn karmic, that energy, all that energy that you gave to them, is returned times 10 through the universe. I have every time, every single time, every time it happens. So it's not like you get the short end of the stick if a masculine doesn't awaken. You do. Motherfuckers don't even talk about this. You do get something out of it. Stop pulling on my sexual energy, El-Haz. Motherfuckers, interesting. I should have went in here, but it's kind of dark and you can't really see. But yeah, long story short, they be needing our help sometimes. So we gotta, yeah. And if they don't do their job, the universe or God or whatever higher power you believe in pays us back. Just like I tell my current divine masculine, my first divine masculine, Greg, he was supposed to help me get somewhere to stay. Like, I was losing my place to stay. He was supposed to help me with that. He did not help me. I just needed somewhere to stay. And he had the money and the resources to help out. He just didn't want to. Then Sean, I was in an abandoned building. I needed a place to stay. He had the money and the resources to help me out, but he just didn't do it because of what people were saying. And he just scary. And then I ran into this current divine masculine, and he was met with the same decision that they was left with. Take the side of these karmics or help out this person that actually fucking needs help. And he actually fucking helped me out. And I told, like, another thing I was telling him, I'm like, because Sean was basically rich, he could have done a lot to help me out. 3311 just on the time, and he didn't do that. But what I was getting from a lot of downloads, dreams, and readers was that if Sean didn't do what he was supposed to do, me and a new divine, this is before I even met this new divine masculine, me and a new divine masculine was going to come together, and we was going to build everything from scratch, and we was going to have way more than I would have had with Sean, because Sean decided to fail. So not only was I gifted from the universe a place to stay, because of how everything played out, this was definitely from the universe, but it was through that divine masculine. So I got some presents on the we both got some presents on the way. Fuck you talking about. No, but seriously. Yeah. Let me hurry up. Take it a step further. We are ready. So that makes this energy a very powerful and valuable energy. In my other space, the divine soul contract, I'll talk more about the energy of love, the heart chakra, and why it's the most valuable source, but the least sought after. The fuck is you doing? Okay, self-pleasure leads to awesome sex. Before I even get into this, I tried to explain this to a few people and they wanted to like release, like, bro, especially a female. People, like a lot of these magazines, hold on, let me check my battery. Wait, no, my phone is too hot. I'll just get back on here. The fuck that is talking about? Females talking about the magazines and stuff always talk about how female orgasms are very rare and how do G spots exist? That shouldn't even be an article. One, they do exist. That is an actual thing, and female orgasms should be way more common than they are. And it has nothing to do with the man. It's all about the female and not being able to be in touch with herself enough to. It's a mind thing. Like, I don't want to like take the fun out of everything and be like, everything isn't my thing, but it's a mind thing. And just not even in a spiritual sense. And like, if I'm speaking directly to a female, if you know what the fuck you like, how hard would it be to tell that to a man and then in turn get what the fuck you was? That's not okay. Get what the fuck you was asking for. I ain't trying to channel right now, but I'm channeling just a little bit. But yeah, like, stop being weird. I remember the bitch that used to call my sister. I got in the car with her and I used her phone for something. And I pulled up, I was trying to pull up something and she had a porn page on her phone and I almost freaked the fuck out. And I'm like, bro, I looked at her, I'm like, Raven, we grown as fuck. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, bro, like, if I told you some things. Anyway, I'm finna just read it. Piggyback into when I was talking about people being weird about masturbation. If someone around you is weird about the topic of masturbation, let's say friends, partners, or peers, they just have some healing they need in the sex department, and more sex won't help. Laughing but very serious. One must learn their own bodies. This is kind of spiritual. Sex is not about the, like, and I feel like I'm being a marriage counselor right now. Sex is not about the end game. Like, I've had a few people come try to talk to me like, how do you have like spiritual, like we gonna get into like spiritual sex, astral sex, all type of shit like that. But more like lose my train of thought. And my phone gonna die. So I'm really just gonna eat me some snacks and lay down. But and then we gonna get back to this later. Yeah, it's not about the end goal. Like that's stupid. Like that like I'm sorry, but that don't even make sense in my brain. Treat everything now like a past. Like I gotta like they don't enjoy the moment. And that's a moment that's supposed to be enjoyed, but it's not enjoyed. Because if you enjoy the moment, but you randomly sleeping with people, you can't actually enjoy the moment if you don't even really respect yourself for doing what you're doing. So that's the problem right there. I just answered my own fucking question. Anyway, and the same goes for to unlock something for you that you haven't unlocked yourself. The key to amazing sex is self-care. Like you need to be able to truly love yourself and also love on yourself. Where am I at? Take a hot bath, sip some tea or some wine, masturbate, eat a piece of cake, whatever you would want somebody else to do for you in the form of love, you should do for yourself. The same goes for sex. I did say that I was eventually going to speak on how the energies of love and sex were the strongest of them all. This post will be continued on my backstage army because they'll definitely get too steamy for Cora. But remember, stop being ashamed of masturbation. It's a form of self-love, and spiritually speaking, it could definitely help improve your sex life. And I do want to go in and add before I end that part, probably end all this because my phone's gonna die. A lot of people, especially Christians and religious folks, say that masturbation and sex outside of marriage is wrong, and it's not. They just didn't, like I said. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? What did I say? 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 I said that religion is elementary school and spirituality is fucking college. Because instead of just going into detail and explaining everything to you, it just say, oh, masturbation is bad. Sex before masturbating to porn. You are allowing, you literally, basically, you are sleeping energetically with the energies that you are watching and possibly other energies that have watched those people have sex. So now you have multiple fucking sexual energies in your fucking energy that you have to clear out. That's why masturbation can be bad. The reason why sex before marriage, because same reason, you just have to watch your fucking energy, who you sharing your sexual energy with. You can't share your sexual energy with everybody. And that's why I told when at first, when I first really started doing this, like almost after a year of not having sex, I started calling myself celibate. Motherfucker, like, you not celibate, you abstinent. I'm like, I'm spiritually celibate because I would never sleep with anybody that I don't have a spiritual contract with. Meaning, like, if you are a karmic or something, I'm not. You got me fucked up, bro. No, you got me so fucked up. You got me mega fucked up. And my backstage army don't exist. Like, not enough people are supporting them, and they closed down. Hopefully they open back up or whatever, but we'll see. Anything else I wanted to say? Oh yeah, like you just literally watch where you send your sexual energy to. Masturbation also is frowned upon because if you aren't in a connection, there should be no reason for you masturbating. You shouldn't masturbate in like to the thought of a person, to a picture of them, to a video of them, unless you really trying to manifest that person into your life, because that sex magic that is sex magic, and that's what the fuck that does. That pulls that first person into your energy, whether they're meant for your energy or not. So you got to be careful with that shit. So that's why masturbation is frowned upon. But if you are in a spiritual connection, that's a whole nother fucking live stream. Astral sex, telepathic sex, fucking a whole bunch of shit. And I can't wait to talk about this because I got it on the core space, but I haven't talked about it in a video. And it's like I just feel like it really makes motherfuckers think, and it opens their mind to what's really going on. Because a lot of the shit I be talking about seems like I'm crazy. But when I'm able to pull shit from mainstream media that's talking about the same shit that I'm talking about, it's like, you can't deny it. Like motherfucking Facebook don't want me to get started. They don't want me to get started. They really don't. Everything I was fucking talking about, then Cat Williams go online and say literally the same shit. But I'm fucking psychotic, right? Okay, great, okay, whatever you say. Is it because I didn't have money? It's because I look fat as fuck in the face. But whatever. I need to give me another one of these. I'm high as hell. Ain't even going for it. I'm gonna take this motherfucker off and lay down. Cause it'll eat and watch American Dad and shit and something, and then lay down. But I'm gonna definitely go over the self-pleasure topic, and then I think it's one more that I missed, but my phone is gonna die and I'm just getting tired. But I had an energy push to like go just, you know, I definitely gotta start back getting on my motherfucking platforms because I got a life update coming real soon after I finish uploading other shit in chronological order. So once that shit uploaded, that's it. My bad. Why does this thing make me look so white in the face? I miss am like, ooh, I got 2%. Let me just say this. I am like, I'm gonna stop using, like, I don't have it, like, this is actual lipstick, but I'm gonna stop using these motherfucking filters real soon because the bitch got back on her proactive regimen. And like last time, it's making my eyebrows disappear, so I'm gonna have to start getting my shit tinted again. We'll see. But this wasn't that informative because I was trying to speak to at least make like a couple TikToks or some shit. But anyway, that's it.